actually I work as a like a full-time real estate broker here in Baguio City. And part of my job is actually to help, people from different walks of life to find the place for them or to find accommodations for them. And
Hi po! Magandang hapon by my time here and magandang gabi in the Philippines, where she is right now. So
yes,
today's video is something different from what I have been bringing to you all. So our guest today is a landlady in the Philippines. They own apartments, car rentals. Let's welcome Mom Cindy. Hi, Mom.
yes. Hello, everyone. Thank
Hello.
you so much, Mom Glory. Okay, for having me here with you.
You're
Yes.
welcome.
So
Can you introduce yourself to us?
yes. Okay. So my name is Cindy Budike, and I'm currently staying here in Baguio City.
So you're from Baguio.
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
I'm pure Filipino.
Oh, I like the way you speak. You're fluent in English. So, what do you do in the Philippines? Like, what's your job?
Well, actually, I graduated as in management accounting, but currently I'm a full-time real estate broker here in Baguio City also.
Uh-huh. So, how is it all about? Can you tell us more about it?
Well, actually, real estate is kind of very broad because when you enter real estate, it's usually more or like selling properties. We also have a part whereby we do rentals or property rentals, property leasing, and
Uh-huh.
also accommodations or like transient or like hotel, like we
Uh-huh.
accommodate tourists like that.
Wow. How long have you been doing this?
Maybe I think almost like 6 to 7 years already.
Wow. So,
Yeah.
have you do you have any foreigners that are living in your properties, that are renting in your properties? Do you have?
Well, yeah, actually, most of because I usually post in social medias like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, all these social medias, and most of the people that are uh, inquiring from me are more on foreigners actually as compared to
Uh-huh.
Filipinos. For Filipinos, they usually inquire through Facebook. For
Uh-huh.
foreigners, they usually inquire through like YouTube or like Instagram.
So you
Uh,
have a YouTube
no,
account?
sorry.
You have a YouTube channel?
I have a small one only. I just started that one, but that was during the pandemic
Uh, But I
because
would suggest you should be serious with your YouTube channel because um you don't know, you can get more clients from there, because
yeah,
YouTube has
yeah.
a way of I know, suggesting videos to people.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Actually, I
Yeah.
started that one during the pandemic because that time we're not allowed to go out. We're not
Yeah.
allowed to meet,
Mm.
people, right? Because of social distancing and that.
Yeah.
So the easiest way for me to tour them is through videos.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So what nationalities have patronized you, if I may ask?
Oh, well, actually, we have this like maybe categories, for example, we have foreigners like from US, who are usually these are like old people, like the military. How do you call those ones? The ex.
Those ones that retire in the Philippines.
Yes, yes, the retirees. Yeah, those ones. Usually they have a kind of like category of the kind of houses or the kind of apartments. So most of them like they like single detached house, they like an inside subdivision like that. And then I also have uh well, of course, Africans and Arabs. So most of these type of tenants
Mm.
are students. So,
Oh.
their budget is also like apartment type units.
So how much do you rent to students?
For students, yeah, we usually have like studio type units starts at 7,000. We have one bedroom, also 7,000. It depends on how big. It depends
Yeah.
on the how the unit looks like, and also it depends on the location. So ranging from, let's say, like 6,000 to 10,000, like that. Those are the ranges that most foreign students prefer.
So, ever since you've been accommodating foreigners in your apartment, in your properties, have you experienced any problem with them? Why are you laughing?
So many.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let me see. Mostly we have this, we have Africans and Arabs. And for us Filipino, it's like it doesn't matter where they're from.
Mm-hmm.
Uh because we usually look at the color, you know. But for example, like if you go through, you will find out that, oh, okay, this guy is black but he's from Sudan, or this guy is black but he's from, Nigeria, or
Mm.
this guy is black but he's from Ghana, those kind of things. So we can't really
Okay.
differentiate which from what countries are they from. All we know is that they are all blacks.
So when they are black, you don't give them accommodation. You don't accept accommodation.
No, not really. Well, at before, like we usually have an interview. Of course, we ask, where are you from? What are you doing? Like that, and then we accept them. Yeah. We do like just a little, like a normal interview, like where are they from? What are they doing here? And then, yeah, then
Do
they
you guys ask them how they will be getting their money in order to pay the apartment, or you guys don't ask?
um sometimes we do that.
Okay.
But when they say they are students, well, the normal thinking is that the parents are sending money, from
Oh,
abroad. So we don't actually have to ask that. Unlike
oh,
if like they come and tell that they're working, then that's the time we ask, like, what is your work? And
uh-huh.
you know, um what
Okay.
is the how do you get money, like that. But when they come and introduce themselves as students,
Yeah.
automatically, um the answer would be like the parents are sending money. Yeah.
Okay. So we want to know if the problems you've encountered with some foreigners.
Usually the number one is noise. Like,
Oh,
since I also work as a real estate broker, sometimes if my place is full, I send them to other landlords. And most of the number one thing that they always complain about is the noise. Like, it's like if they are talking, it's like they are talking to somebody who is very far, but actually the person is just, beside them or in front of them.
are those people Nigerians?
Then,
Because that is how we talk as Nigerians. We
yeah,
we
yes. And it's like you might think that they are fighting, But actually, like, yeah. So like in the hallway, you will think that, oh my God, are they fighting? But actually, is there a normal conversation?
Mm-hmm.
So
And
noise, yeah.
mm-hmm.
And sometimes too, because your music, right? Your music is totally different from ours. Your
Yeah.
music is like boom, 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 boom,
Boop,
boom,
boop,
boom.
boop.
Like it's shaking the whole place. So and then sometimes too, maybe the time, like they are usually awake at nighttime when
Mm.
everybody is asleep. Yeah. So that's the time that they are chit chatting. That's the time that they are cooking. Yeah. So it's like if it's nighttime, that's their daytime. If it's
Mm.
daytime, they are asleep.
Mm.
Yeah. So some Filipino tenants are like complaining that they're always noisy. And then, sometimes they also some friends come over.
And sleep
So
over.
the night is like times two or times three. Yeah. So that's the number one. Usually they complain about noise.
Okay,
Well,
so what's number two?
yeah, number two, I don't know if this is kind of like a sensitive topic, but um there's this like I don't know if only blacks, but maybe Filipino men do also. But it's like, the bringing of girls, if you know what I mean, is like sometimes I'm confused if like the girl that is in the room is the same girl as the one I met. Yeah.
Oh my
So
God, hold on. Let me lay my baby down. This conversation is so sweet. Let's
okay,
discuss.
like I'm so confused sometimes. Like there, different girls come in the unit, but well, of course, as a landlord, sometimes I don't mind because it's kind of like personal. But sometimes I uh I also get to talk to them because they're also Filipinas. Yeah. So
Uh-huh.
sometimes they would ask me like, did any other girl come to his room?
Why
Sometimes
why
there's
will
one
those girls
time
be
like,
asking you? You are the landlady. They should just
yes, yes. There was an instance like one of the girls came to me and asked me like, is there a CCTV in the building? So I said, yes. So she said, I want to see because I think my black boyfriend is,
is
yeah. So I said, oh, okay. Well, for that purpose, let me see. But sometimes too, um, it's not to protect the tenant, but like, um, maybe I just don't want to be the reason for them to fight. So I just say like, oh, the CCTV is not working, so
mm,
it's I cannot show you something like that. That's also one of the reasons why some of the landlords are kind of like hard to accept. Usually, not all blacks, but like usually black
some.
men. Yeah.
So you're trying to say that some Filipino landlords are not accepting black tenants, some black tenants, because of the
Uh,
noise and because of
yeah.
bringing too much women.
Mm-hmm.
Do these people also pay their rent on time, or they don't pay, or
Mm, actually, I have experience of some Nigerians like they actually pay in advance,
okay?
and I also have some experience of same also Nigerian like sometimes they delay, but not the one like Oh no, okay. I had in one of our buildings, I had an
Mm,
experience like that. Like
mm.
they took some of the things from the apartment, and then they did not pay some of the bills. So they ran away with some of our things, and then they did not pay the bills. I think that's the worst. But I really did not have any experience of like maybe months, maybe let's say like 3 months, 4 months
Mm.
of not paying.
So the only one you experience is just 1 month. Oh,
Let me see, maybe around I think like 2 months like that.
they didn't pay for 2 months.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So
Some
the
also, I think maybe another thing also is like maybe the one that they will say, they will pay on this date, and then when the date comes,
hmm.
they don't. And then they will tell like, oh, I will pay this day. So when the day comes, nothing again. So it's like we keep on, yeah, we keep
Sometimes
on changing
sometimes
the
I don't
dates.
sometimes I don't blame those students because I was once in that position before. I was once in their shoe. I remembered owing my landlord for
Mm-hmm.
so many months. It's not as if I have the money and I don't want to pay. The truth is that there's no money coming from home. And with
Mm-mm.
the way things are happening in Nigeria right now, things are very, very difficult. That even when our
Mm-mm.
parents wants to send money to us in the Philippines, the exchange
Yeah.
rates and everything.
Yeah.
So sometimes those students they thought they will get the money that month, but maybe one or two things happen and they don't pay
Mm-hmm.
that month. But for you running away, it's what I don't understand because come on, if they had talked to you, I know you will understand, right? You will give them
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
But why running away? My goodness.
Yeah. Yeah. Um I actually not only foreigners do that. There are also some Filipinos who do that thing. Yeah. So it's like in general, maybe it doesn't matter if it's a foreigner or a Filipino, but yeah, those things happen, like the one that they don't pay or they just leave you know without saying anything, or without telling the landlord.
How does that make you feel?
Well, of course, I feel very mad because when you offer a place to someone, uh and especially that you're living in the same building, it's like you treat all your tenants as your family also. So when they do that, it's not just about not paying money, but maybe like not respecting, the landlord. Yeah. So
Hmm.
that thing, the act of just leaving and not telling anything to the landlord is kind of more painful, or more uh it makes a landlord more angry than not paying.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
did you ever stop renting out to foreigners or to, let me say, black foreigners because of such act?
Yeah, yeah, actually, I had so many instances
Mm-hmm.
that like I will, like for example, in this building, no blacks will be accepted in this building, because it's sometimes maybe the attitude is like, of course, Filipinos and blacks, or let's say like foreigners, have really different, they have different ways on how they manage their things.
Mm.
So sometimes, like for example, I'll tell them that please be quiet because there are other tenants. who are
Yeah.
also resting, and then they will like talk back that why in the daytime they were also noisy, why it's us, and then they will put up the they will say that why are Filipinos racist, they always put that thing like why are Filipinos so racist, what noise. It's not noisy, you come and check our place, is it noisy, So they always try to like also defend themselves. But if I say it to a Filipino like, oh, please, can you lower your music because some tenants are asleep, then they will just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. For blacks, they will try to defend, or they will try to explain, or they will try to um be aggressive and then say that no, 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 we're not, like that. Yeah.
I guess by now you are so used to them.
Yeah, very.
The first time you encountered them, how was it like when they started making this noise? Did you think of calling the police? Because one of my landlord, when Nigerians are making noise, she'll be like, "Are they fighting? Can I call the police?" So your first encounter with blacks, were you freaking out? Did you did you do that?
Yeah, actually, this is what I did, like, because I don't want them to know that it was me who called the police. So, because if they will know that it's me, of course they will come and complain to me. So I called the police that, oh, please, there are some Nigerians who are very noisy. I'm one of the tenants, like that. So I told the police that I'm one of the tenants. And then I told him that please don't tell that uh that if they ask who called, just say that one of the tenants. They are very, they're very aggressive, and like
Mm-mm.
if they think that they are right, they will fight for it until the end. Yeah. So if you try to argue with blacks, like no need, because you know that they will win
They will win.
at the end. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And
Yeah.
they're very good in bargaining. Oh my goodness.
I-
Like, please mom, like that, with, yeah, like uh, until like you have no choice but to give the discount that they are asking for.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Aw. So that's those questions Steve wrote down. Did we answer all? Or
We still have units. Okay, uh we deal with accommodations, either short term. So when we say short term, like daily rentals or weekly or monthly rentals. We
mm-hmm.
also accommodate people who are looking for long term rentals. So which means like maybe 6 months contract to 1 year contract.
Mm-hmm.
We also have cars for rent, because that's also sometimes that's part of accommodation. So sometimes
Uh-huh.
when they come to Baguio and then they want to travel or to visit other places, yeah, we
Hmm.
have cars that are also for rent.
I
And
see.
also, well, of course, if maybe you have decided that, oh, you don't want to rent in Baguio, you would rather want to buy a condo, because foreigners can buy condominiums.
Really?
We also
Without getting
offer,
married to Filipino?
if like a foreigner, like single, like not married to a Filipino, they can still own a condominium. But if they are married to a Filipina or Filipino, they can acquire a lot or a house and lot, but it will be
For
in the name of
example,
the Filipino
for
or
example,
Filipina.
I'm
Mm.
not married to Filipino. Can I
Mm-hmm.
own a condo in
Yes,
Philippines?
yes.
How's the process?
Well, well, of course, first and foremost, you have to, check the unit, and if you have decided that you want to buy it, yeah, it's just like buying a car. Like we do a deed of sale, we call it a deed of sale, and then you will have a title, like a condominium title, that's the proof of ownership.
Hmm.
Then you can already live there.
So do I need to have this residency? No? Yes?
No, not really.
I
Not
don't need to
really.
have residency.
No, no. To
Is
own
it
a
for real?
condominium.
Because they said foreigner cannot own a property in the Philippines except you're married to
You cannot
a
own a property which is a lot or a house and lot. Yeah. In a
but you can own a
condominium,
condo.
yeah, a condominium, you in a condominium, what you own is actually the space, the space. So it's okay.
Aha,
Yes.
just a space. That means if you're not in the Philippines, can you rent that space out and be collecting
Yeah.
rent?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, definitely. Actually, most foreigners um who buy condominiums here in Baguio, that's what they do. Like they will buy a
Ah,
condominium and then they rent it out, and then or maybe like use it as a transient. So when they come to visit Philippines, then that's the only time, they use condo.
aha.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, guys, if you're watching this right now, let me tell you guys something. I know Cindy face to face. I've met her in the Philippines. So this is not my first time of interviewing her, okay? She was very nice to me and my sister, and of course, my son, Success. I
Yeah,
know
where
her.
is Texas, by the way?
Success is in Nigeria. I'm meeting him soon.
Ah, okay. He's big
He's going
already.
to be 7. He's going to be 7 by October.
Really? Wow. That's so nice to hear. Mm-mm.
Thank you. So this is me trying to tell the viewers that they can trust you because I've already met you and know you in person. You are not just any random person I ask for interview. No.
Yes.
So guys,
Yes.
you can reach her out on Facebook. You're going to give me the link to your Facebook.
Yes.
I will leave it in the comment section when I upload this and the
Mm-hmm.
link to your YouTube as well, and we will post on Facebook page as well.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.